Yeah.
Oh, hey. What's up, everybody? What's up, man? Welcome to the Drinks and Discussion Podcast. I'm your boy, King Bach. I am joined today by...
Hey, everybody.
like you the one that wanted to introduce yourself.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm catching my breath.
Because she was just stepping all across my living room.
Hey, everybody. This one in. Tia, a.k.a. Terrible Tia, according to them, you know. And yeah, I'm glad to be here.
All right. So cameraman AJ is out today, as well as Primetime Naeem. So it's just us two. So I did an excellent job on the lights. I did the lights myself.
He did the lights. He had the camera set up. Everything was set when I got here.
Everything was ready, man.
So proud of you.
Everything was ready, man. But yo, we got a special guest today. But before we get to our guest, we gotta get the boring stuff out the way. So shout out to Buzzsprout podcast platform, man. If you're trying to get your podcast out there, man, link in the description below. Just for signing up, you get a $20 Amazon gift card. So y'all make sure y'all click that link below. Sign up. If you got a bunch of email, that's a bunch of gift cards. You know, you can just add them up. Amazon don't care; they ship anyway. You know. Yeah. Other than that, yeah. So we have a guest today. So me and this lovely young lady have been conversing back and forth via the Instagram. You know, with COVID going on and everything, man. I wanted to get her here for the podcast, but you know, as of right now, we have her virtually, so we're going to pull her up on screen right now. Hey! Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people.
Hello, everyone. I am Sha'Niece. I am the host of the Dating Over 30 Sucks podcast, and I am extremely excited to be here because you said we've been talking online. We've been sliding in each other's DMs. That's what it really is.
No, wait. On the podcast pages. Let's
like full blown. There's so many people that technically don't know who I'm talking to.
Come on. We're not doing this to you. We're not doing this today. We are not doing this today. But yeah, man. But yeah, I definitely what pinned me to your podcast was you interviewed my homeboy, aka my twin, not really, Roy. So me and Roy go way Roy Actor, yes. So me and Roy go way back. It was yeah. So we go way back, and it was a couple of times while we were at Central. I was like sitting on the steps of his dorm room, and this girl from like 2 buildings over was like calling out his name. And when she got up to me, she was like, "You're not Roy." I was like, "No, I'm not Roy." It was bad when we were younger. You could see it.
I was say I could see that.
Yeah,
I can see it a little bit. Yeah.
That's why dating over 30 does suck. So.
But yes, but you have an excellent platform. I like what you're doing, and I'm happy to have you here with us today.
I loved it.
I'm excited to be here.
Oh, thank you so much. All right, Tia, what we got for current events today? What are we talking about?
I mean, we have the event today. It is the Founders Day, 108 years of sisterhood, scholarship, and service of the devastating divas of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh, sorry, I had to shout my sorors out. And thank you for everybody in the comments who said Happy Founders Day. Thank you. So on to other business. Any sports fans, James Harden was traded to the Nets. So it's almost like a cheat code.
Yeah, I still don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, so like they about to have the big three. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be some problems, you know. I mean, I'm not really an NBA fan, so I really don't care.
I mean, I like to see certain players play. I don't have a particular team as far as the NBA is concerned. I'm more of a football guy, but I like to see certain players play.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm a Steph Curry fan. Well, I'm really a Kobe fan, but Steph Curry was a good, you know, little bandwagon. I was a bandwagon fan. So. Okay, but yeah, so that's very interesting. So Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. I know a lot of people are like over it.
I was upset.
Yeah.
I know everybody's over it at this point, and like really quick, Keisha Cole and Swiss Beats both reposted Tea with Tia on their story, and I was so like shocked. So I'm like, now the whole world is DMing me. Like, where is the battle? Why is it not? Why they haven't dropped the date? I'm like, yo, I don't work for Versuz, but if you want to put that bug in, tell Timbaland and Swiss to cut my check. Because literally, I kid you guys not, I had like over 100 messages of people asking me, when is the Versuz? I'm like, y'all, I don't work for Versuz. I don't know why he decided to share my post, but I mean, I'm glad because I gained a lot of followers.
Right.
But it is going to be rescheduled to January 21st. I'm still rocking with my girl Ashanti. Who you going with, sis?
I will be honest, I'm more than likely on the Keisha Cole side just because Ashanti has so many features. I just can't think of even 10 standalone songs that she has. I feel like we're gonna hear a lot of "It's Murder Inc." Like I think I just feel like that's what we're gonna hear a lot of. But I'm gonna be entertained. I just want it to happen.
Right. Because if they postpone it again, man, I'm just gonna be like, bro, just throw the whole Versuz away. I don't even want to see it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully they come through. But I saw Ashanti at the Millennium Tour, and I literally forgot how many hits she had.
Yeah,
like I was very entertained, so I think we're gonna be kind of surprised. We'll see. We'll see. Like you said, I'm overall just gonna be entertained. Just want to see it. Speaking of Murder Inc., no pun intended, but YF and Lucci is wanted for murder, literally. Atlanta.
Yo, she started dying.
Atlanta police.
That is the funniest segue ever.
I'm sorry, they call me Terrible T, by the way. But
that's why.
Atlanta police is looking for YF and Lucci. I don't know if Regine is going to give them up or not, but they're offering $5,000. I don't feel like that's a lot to tell on somebody, but I mean, there's somebody out there who will be willing to take.
Niggas in Durham was telling all the Crime Stoppers for $100.
Hey.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was phoning in for Crime Stoppers for $100. Like,
you're right. It is. Some people still waiting on the stimmy, so I mean, that 5,000 do sound kind of nice.
Yeah.
Shoot, let me find out where he is.
Stop it.
And last but not least, definitely least, but Trump was impeached. Again.
So
you got to be the world's biggest loser to lose the election more than once and to be impeached.
Yo, how many times he lost now?
He lost like 5 times.
That's crazy.
How do you lose an election 5 times?
But I am happy they impeached him the second time, so he will not be receiving any security, any what's the face?
But they haven't convicted, so it has to go through the Senate trial to convict. And I've been covering a lot of people with this too. The only thing that he will keep is his security.
No, I'm saying like once everything's said and done, yeah. That's why I'm happy they went through the process the second time.
Because he would lose all his benefits, anything he should have gotten, his monthly check, everything that's important he would lose. But he does get to keep his security details.
A monthly check for being a former president?
Yeah.
How much they get?
I don't know, but they get a lot of benefits.
Yeah, I think it's like it's kind of like retirement. You still get these kind of checks. I haven't read deep into it, but it's like you get kind of like these retirement checks, but it would relinquish him from all of those. And I'm all for it. Similar, just get down to trial, make sure he loses these benefits because he's losing money left and right now. And he's deserved it. So I think
right.
It's really the irony of it all. Like just sitting back, just remembering from the beginning how he has put his foot in his mouth so much, and his supporters, I feel like they made it worse for him.
Oh, absolutely.
They did make it worse. You know, I mean, I'm not saying he didn't start it per se, but you know, just based on all the things that he was saying, you know, accusing of election fraud, he's really just lighting, just adding fuel to the fire, and he knew it. So I don't feel bad for him. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. Oh well.
You made history, son.
Right.
Donald Trump, you are the GOAT. You are literally the first to do it.
Yeah.
So
right. You get no papers, and you already put your 2-week notice in. Like you get extra fired.
Right, extra fired.
All right, well that's all I got. If you want more, follow Tea with Tia, and we got you.
All right, so ladies, y'all ready to get into the shenanigans today?
Let's go.
All right. So, oh dang, people was coming.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You had me over here multitasking. Damn.
People was coming on the side.
I'm sorry. I'm just about to put all y'all comments on the screen one by one.
All right. So Sha'Niece, are you on Clubhouse?
I am not on. Can I be honest? I didn't know about Clubhouse till I watched when I was listening to the podcast.
Really? You ain't know about the Chatty House? Oh,
yeah.
But I was talking about it, and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck is Clubhouse?" I'm sorry.
You got an iPhone?
I do.
Oh, okay. Unless I make sure you got the bootleg Clubhouse.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Our cameraman has an Android. He has some kind of bootleg Clubhouse. It's not the real thing. It's not the real
Clubhouse
thing.
Is iPhone only, by the way.
For right now.
Gazebo? Like, what is it?
No, it's called Clubhouse. But you can clearly tell it's the great value version. So
okay.
Big facts. But yeah, so all right, so yeah, you should get on Clubhouse. I think you should get on Clubhouse because I think it's a great avenue for us as podcasters. But what?
I'm sorry. No, Nora said that the presidents get $191,000 a year.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh.
Okay.
Pence is not gonna become president, y'all.
No. So Clubhouse is, the app where you talk to other people from across the world. It's like a big group me with just voices. So I have been jumping in and out of a lot of podcast groups lately. And there was a young lady that asked me to kind of, help her moderate a couple rooms every now and then. Mm-hmm. And then she ended up adding me to a group me chat with a whole bunch of moderators. And I moderated maybe like 2 other rooms after that. And then now I am known as the Baeologist because the rooms I started moderating were relationship rooms.
The Baeologist.
The Baeologist. Yeah.
Add it to your resume, why don't you?
I'm about to add it right on Clubhouse profile, right next to Dr. Nectar.
Okay. Major in Baeologist. Concentration in what? What's your concentration?
Monogamous relationships. That's what. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With an extra concentration in FWB.
Oh God, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. How much wine you got left? We're not doing this today. But yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. And I think, I give good advice, maybe sometimes.
All right, come on, let's talk about this Baeologist.
I mean, I gotta get my props. Can you give me my flowers?
I'm giving you your flowers. You got a PhD in biology.
All right, cool. All right, so today we are gonna really discuss I hate to say it, man, but how women can be a little selfish with their sexual partners.
We selfish? Mm-hmm. Oh, I gotta hear this. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm not saying.
See, I need AJ here with me. I need AJ here with me. AJ, just pull up. If you're watching this, just pull up after you get off work.
You always can tell who episode this was.
Okay.
I ain't had nothing to do with this, ladies. Okay. Go ahead. Selfish.
You picked the episode.
I mean, I picked the topic, but I ain't telling him to say we were selfish, but go ahead.
But no, I say that to say this. It's not just women, it's men too. So you gotta look at it like this. When you are sexually active with your partner or whatever, doing what they ask for versus what you normally do. So as a woman, you probably look at a guy and be like, oh, well, I know how to make a guy climax. Like I know how to do that. But it doesn't work the same for every guy, nor does it work the same for every woman. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Following me? All right, cool.
All
So,
right, going on this journey.
Yeah, I'm about to say, look, I'm just like
okay.
All right, so well, I say that to say this. We want to reciprocate the sexual respect. So if I say that, all right, boom, I want the two hands while it's working, and you be like, oh no, I'm gonna do it with no hands. No, it don't work that way.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm over here. I'm trying to follow. You said what with two hands now?
All right, so if
look, mine, no hands.
Yeah, then you be like, look, mine, no hands. Nah, it don't work that way.
So he wants hands.
Yeah, and then you be like, oh no, but I make a whole bunch of guys come with no hands.
So okay, so what's? Go ahead. I'm trying to follow.
Right. So, but my thing is, if she's down there and she's saying no, it could be because you're not a two-hand kind of guy.
Right. No. Okay. All right. So move. All right. So let's put it in more perspective. Guys, don't ask for two hands if you ain't got two hands worth of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But why are we asking for hands and no hands? Why aren't you just enjoying the moment?
See, that's the whole thing. If he knows what he likes, why would you go against that?
So are you saying, does she know beforehand what he likes?
No, let's play it to the fact that, because we're gonna get into that later.
Okay.
So let's play it to the fact that y'all haven't had that conversation yet. But during the midst of it, he'd be like, yo, I need two hands on the jump. And let's just say he got enough for two hands.
Just do what he likes.
Okay, so you say do what he likes. Sha'Niece, what do you say?
Okay. I do believe you can modify to his liking. But when you're down there and you're just being honest with yourself, you're doing what you know this person has the capability of. Like if you're
right.
Like I said, I can cuss on here, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't know what the Facebook police is. But if your dick is only maybe worth one hand, 3 fingers or something like that, you could be like, yeah, put 2 on it. You're like, probably not, but I'm going to give you as close to what you can get. And that's how I feel about it. Because I was reading the subject before and I was like, I think there's a give and take when it comes to sex, especially when you're in the moment. If you're maybe a little more intoxicated than normal, you're just trying to get through as best as possible. But I think some guys at times believe that they are a lot bigger. They do big dick things when they don't have it.
Right. No, I dig it.
Wow.
That's an excellent point. All right, so let's talk about it like this way. So we said, okay, you didn't know, beforehand. So, talking about, your sexual likes before you actually have sex with a person for the first time. Are you guys doing that? Are you having that sex conversation?
I think it's more like a natural conversation, not like going through our point A, like this, point B. It's more so kind of like you're kind of flirting. So, I mean, it's from a female perspective, we'll might talk a little nasty to you or whatever, but not really going over like all the pointers of what we want.
Right. I'm not saying going in depth with it. I'm just saying like, mention certain things that you may like.
Oh yeah. That's just a part of the little, frisky talk,
Okay. Sha'Niece, you giving that conversation or you going in depth?
Yeah, we're going full in depth. It's actually really interesting that we're having this conversation today because on the Dating Over 30 Sex podcast that aired today, that was released, we actually talk about tantric sex. We talk about meditation and getting to that point specifically about pleasing, especially over 30. There's shit that I just cannot do because my old 35 next week year old body is just not going to allow it. So
you ain't got the mega knees.
So it's funny you say that. I have a bad knee. I have one knee that is really, really bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. Damn. I had no idea.
They're still attached. I have them, but I just have one that just it click a little bit. So
okay, all right. It hurt when it rained.
It do. So if he's like, yeah, I want you to give me head, get on the ground, I might do my best for a bit, but I'm be like, can I get a pillow? Like, I'm not going to sit here and try to impress anybody more than I really need to. But I will tell him, if you doing big dick things and you don't have that, I will tell you, like, no, that's not going to work. If you pull a muscle, that happens a little bit more when you get older. You pull muscles. If you don't
stretch right. Yeah, Charlie horses is real, man.
It's real. That leg, it get all stiff, like
Joe, tighten up, man. Your back be hurt.
Like, know your limits.
I will say this: the more as I got over 30 and the years kept going, I've realized that conversations during sex have gotten so much more real and more mature. When I was 20, in my 20s, it was like, yeah, daddy, it's yours. Slap it, trap it, do it. Now I'll be like, ooh, that hip. Hold on.
Please don't ask who.
No, like, yo, when you get to a certain, I guess not everybody's 30, sex gotta slow down. Age is the same, but when you get to that age in your 30s, yeah, taking breaks during sex is a thing. You be like, yo, chill out, hold on. Yeah, give me like 2 seconds. But did you nut? No.
Get your stamina up.
Yeah. And it's not to say that once you get over 30, sex gets whack or it doesn't last as long. Because I know I was on another podcast and that got kind of misconstrued. I'm like, no, it's not that. It's just, your body. For many of us who played sports, former athletes, like shit just clicks, pops, makes sense. Or just can't hold up.
Who was who?
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. I'm a little confused. But okay.
Okay, all right. But okay.
Yeah, I was like sugar babies. Kevin,
you know what? I have somebody literally in my DMs today trying to be my sugar daddy.
He said about the sugar baby.
That's my uncle, man. Can we like? Oh, come on, man. Come on. What do you? I can't see the comments. She got the comments up there. I can't see the comments, but come on, man.
Yeah, I was reading. I was like, the sugar babies, Lord.
Oh man. All right, so let me ask y'all, what's y'all go-to move?
What you mean?
What's y'all go-to move?
Oh, like my special move?
Yeah, what's your go-to?
After I've had a little bit of Hennessy or Douce.
It gotta be the Hennessy or Douce. It can't be nothing else. This a pricey liquor.
Trouble.
I mean, you might get some little extra some cheat code moves, I'm pretty, I won't say basic. My favorite is it's between reverse cowgirl or doggy.
Okay. All right. That's respectable.
I will say I'm a vodka girl. I love vodka. So if I've got a few good drinks in me, I always say my finishing move is doggy style. That's my finishing move.
I love that.
That's how we gonna end the night. If you got a little choking or whatever, but that's generally the finishing.
A little choking.
The fact that she said it like it's like you going Mortal Kombat and you going down the shit and finish your move. I feel like
finish him. Yes, the finish.
It's like if you do like Mario Kart, that last round, and it's like,
yeah. Okay, so that's it. Okay, all right.
That's the last lap.
But what's so crazy is that at the since we're 30 plus, we kind of know like, all right, yeah, I know my body well enough to know like once I get in this position, it's over for. Yeah, it's over for. It's happening.
She about to get.
But that's a guy thing too. I've had guys where you may do something or get in a certain position. He's like, "Hey, we about to end this shit right here."
Yeah,
and you keep going.
I'm talking about us as a whole. I'm not talking about just ladies. I'm talking about us as a whole.
Yeah.
It's like, you get to a certain point and it's just like, it's a done deal. We keep right here, I just figured I'd let you know.
That's so real.
All right. So So earlier we talked about, having a conversation before you actually have sex. You said that you will go in depth. You said that you will kind of keep it light and, light and flirty. I say light and flirty.
Flirty,
All right. So when initially do you start having that conversation? You start having it from, all right, so you know how they say a woman knows if they want to have sex with you within like the first few minutes of meeting you. Do you start, if the conversation goes well from there, do you start it right then, or do you wait until, a week later or a month later to start having those kind of conversations? Like what's the time frame for you at the age of 30?
You mean like just to talk about sex, period?
Well, to talk about what you like in sex and to give them the hint, like, nigga, you might get the draws.
I mean, that conversation really only comes about if we've got to that point to where we are going to be initiating sex. I'm not just off the bat just going to be like, all right, so this is what I like during sex. It kind of
that's kind of weird.
Right?
That's kind of weird. No, I get that.
It gotta be like a mood thing, like like I said, that flirty talk. It's like if we're flirting, it has to. For me, it's situational. It has to kind of like go there, and then we can start talking about little stuff that I like. Just flirting, saying stuff like, "Well, I'm gonna do to you, what you gonna do to me," type of thing. So,
okay, all right.
We talking about in the next few weeks.
You said Norris. God damn it, Norris. Sha'Niece, what are you? What is your take on it?
Damn it, Norris.
Mine is actually pretty. I always think it's always that Netflix and chill, and y'all are a little tipsy moment, or if you smoke, then y'all may be a little high together. But it's always that kind of casual moment. You're chilling. This is like outside of the restaurants, outside of the text messages and FaceTimes when, you're feeling it. So it's going to be that person, but you haven't decided like, I'm about to drop the draws right now. Where you get a little loose and you're just kind of like, oh, okay. Like you might be watching a movie or look, here's a real throwback. Back in college, it used to be when that Love and Basketball, like you want to watch Love and Basketball?
Oh yeah, that was my move.
I brought it back.
Love and Basketball.
That was my move. You could not tell me nothing. That was my
Love
move.
and Basketball for, I don't know how young people are who listen to this, but that in college, if he was like, hey, you want to watch a movie and you get there and he's like, you want to watch Love and Basketball? You already know it's about to go down, but that to me was when you kind of you can sneak those things in and
shoot, I asked to watch
rubbing those thighs and stuff.
Players Club was a good one too, but Love and Basketball was definitely my move. I'm gonna tell you why. But I never stayed on campus in college, right? So I always either had like my own spot, or whatever. So I never stayed on campus. But if I was trying to get back in good with a girl or whatever, like say she saw me in the calf or something with some other chicks, like, oh, you was all hugged up on it. I'd be like, all right, cool. I let it blow over for a couple of days and be like, man, look, I just got Love and Basketball DVD, man. You think I could come over and watch it with you? At least maybe we could talk or something. You know what I'm saying? And then you in there.
I done got by some Love and Basketball DVDs too. It's okay.
Wait, we had Netflix in college?
Nah, well, I didn't have Netflix in college.
No, I had a
Netflix was on a disc.
I'm about to say Netflix had a disc. Yeah, they used to mail it. You get it from Miss Bonnie. That's how you got your Netflix.
Ooh, y'all age is showing for real.
Oh man,
yeah,
man. I think my mom was probably like the last person to get off of getting mailed DVDs. Like people had the app already, and my mom was still getting DVDs in the mail.
Wow.
Yeah. I said, Ma, they have a whole app where you can find this stuff. She was like, really? How do I get it on the TV? Man, look, it blew my mind. Because I came over one day and I was like, why is it a Netflix DVD just sitting here? What are you about to do with this? Yeah, it was bad.
Wow.
It was bad.
Or what was that other Redbox? That was another one I think that kind of got popular.
Yeah, Redbox was popping for a little bit. Redbox was jumping until everything went digital. When everything went digital, it was a wrap.
Redbox put Blockbuster out of business and Netflix put Redbox pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Redbox was still there.
Blockbuster was still open.
Oh yeah, I remember when Blockbuster was still open next to the Kroger.
Yeah, Friday nights when I was in elementary school, that was a treat. I could go to Blockbuster, pick out a movie, pick out a snack.
Yo,
it was times have changed.
Oh man, I was such a boy, man. My mom would pick out like 4 or 5 movies, and I'd get one game, and I'd get it for a week, and I would beat that game in 1 week. And what's so funny about it is that this week, my little brother had posted a little meme, and the guy can't beat the game, and his older brother come in and like beat the game or whatever. He was like, "Yeah, my big brother used to beat the game in like a week." So I reposted. I said, "Nigga, I still do. I get a game and beat it in a week." But I mean, that's just how we grew up, though, But yeah, that was we got off track. We got off track.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, what about you? When are you? So you said during like movies, or when are you bringing it up?
When I'm bringing it up, I'm nasty, man. So I might start talking nasty at dinner, like the first
dinner.
Yeah, I might.
Wait a minute. How does that even start? So you over
pasta?
Yeah, I was about to say pasta, steak, and asparagus. What do you say?
I mean, first of all, in order for the waiter,
that waiter you have to tip the waiter good if they listen.
Oh yeah. No, I talk nasty in front of, and then the waiter be right there too. But no, if we go out to dinner, man, 9 times out of 10, we've been talking for at least a good, 2.5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been consistently conversing with each other. Like, I'm not, one of those guys that'll, hit you up and then like, just long enough for you to say, all right, yeah, I agree to go out with you, and you won't hear from them until the day of. No, like I'm, constantly in contact. I'm trying to get to know you. So when we get on that first date, it's not awkward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, I kind of know him a little bit. Oh, he made a little nasty joke. Well, I guess I could roll with him. I kind of know him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cool. He made me laugh, But I don't say it like in a nasty way. I say it in a joking way,
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how this segues into the conversation. So if you're on a date with me and we're out and we're eating, like, how do you bring that up without seeming like a creep?
Okay. So all right, so say we go to the cheese factory, right? Say we go to the cheesecake factory. Damn, I want some cheesecake. I said, damn, I want them cakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might say something like that.
Okay, you flirt, and then like, how does that segue into us talking about what you like?
I mean, it just depends. Like, I like ass if I'm looking at your cakes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might want to hit it from behind. He might want to do the Fisher move on me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna drink.
It's all there, I'm just saying.
Where are we?
I don't know where we are.
Oh my God.
All right, we need to reset the room. Don't sound like Clubhouse right now.
Yeah, let's reset the room. Reset the room. All right, so I say this to the fellas, the ladies, it's for y'all as well, but I really say this to the fellas, man. We gotta kind of recondition ourselves, man. We gotta recondition ourselves into letting these women know what we want. I will let a woman know what makes me moan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will tell a woman what I want. I'm not just going to sit there and suffer and be like, all right, well, I don't like this, so I ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna communicate this, fellas. Our sexual climax is just as important as theirs, and ladies, just because we come don't mean we climax. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because we come don't make it good.
Orgasm type of thing.
Yeah.
This is coming.
Yeah.
So I guess, like you said, as far as not suffering and saying what you want, there's definitely a way to put out, during sex or before sex, what you like, especially during sex. Mm. What we don't like is you pushing the head, like, pushing our head, doing all like this extra stuff. Like, don't do that. Like, I feel like you should just go through the sexual experience, and then afterwards you say, I really like when you did this, but I also like this. I feel like we can communicate better as adults, because it's like, you have some guys, for instance, who give a female. It is. You have a guy who will give a female head, and he's extra rough, or he's, we like it gentle and soft, because you gotta be, so I feel like it's up to you to tell your partner what you liked and what you didn't like about your sexual experience, and tell them what can make it better.
Right.
So I feel like that would be a conversation to be had after you've had your first encounter, if you didn't already lay all this stuff out before.
Right.
But don't try to do it during sex because I feel like it's a turn off.
Yeah. No. You just wait till afterwards. And fellas, your go-to move don't work on everybody. I'm just letting you know that right now. You know what I'm saying? I found that out the hard way in my 20s. But look, I'm telling you right now, if you ain't heard yet, you know, your go-to move don't work on every female. Like, bro, like, this is a dub, man. Like, when I had a woman tell me that too? Huh?
I was gonna say, can I add to that once you're done? I want to add to that too.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna add to that. You mentioned not like pulling it. I feel like you got to read the body language too. I feel like we forget that. I know one thing when it comes to giving head, like you don't have to grab my hair, right? Like you don't have to push my head down, but if you move your hips a little bit or, you know, then that lets me know like, okay, he may want me to go a little deeper or, you know, if he's not feeling it. If I can hear like,
no, that's true though.
You know,
I love how politically correct she is. Like, you know, she's like very PC, and I love it, yo.
But we do the exact same thing, you know, not to be very vulgar. Like, we'll give you that hip thrust, a little smooch.
I'll curve my butt a little bit. To go a little deeper.
My God.
We're not trying to give y'all direction without saying nothing.
Oh, so that's the move for y'all. Y'all arch y'all back a little bit.
Arch you might get your little scooch, you know. Or, like, you know,
hold on, do that scooch again.
Like, absolutely, there we go. That's it. That's the one.
They know not a scooch.
That's it.
Yo, that scooch happens, yo. And that's funny. That's so funny to me. That's so funny.
So when she's trying to help you get to that spot that she wants you to be on.
Yeah.
I like to grab under the upper thigh. Sometimes if you grab them upper thigh, because some guys are a little iffy about the butt area, but if you grab them kind of under that thigh, give him a little strength, a little bit of backup, he'll go a little deeper. Give you more, a little extra centimeter.
Yo, did you say nobody strong on a nigga's thighs? Like, yeah, nigga, give me that shit.
We're giving y'all free game.
You sitting there like, you know, that's kind of makes sense. It makes sense.
No, it does. It does.
Hey, Norris, it is the scooch. So when she starts scooching, you know, just follow her. She ain't, you know, she doing it for a reason. Just follow her.
Yeah, man. But yeah, okay. like you guys are saying, man, communication is key, man. You know, you definitely have to know yourself first, and then you have to be able to communicate that to your partner. That's very, very important, man. Because I
think actually there's another thing I want to say. There's one thing that one of my girlfriends, I found out she's a pillow princess.
What is a pillow princess? Please educate me because I think I missed this lesson.
So a pillow princess is basically someone who's very inactive when it comes to sex. It's not that they aren't enjoying it, but they're not going to do a bunch of different positions. They prefer to be laying down. So if you're a guy and you're a pillow princess, that means you just want to be on the bottom. You're not trying to ride it.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So basically just laying there getting.
So we call that starfishing. Yeah. Okay. So I never heard pillow princess before. I'm actually start using that.
Yeah.
I love that. I like that.
It came from a lesbian term. I think it started like in the lesbian community, calling women princesses if they're not involved.
That makes perfect sense. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they literally lay there like a lump on a log. Like
that's boring.
They don't enjoy it, but it's borderline rape. If you just gotta make sure.
Yo, it kind of is.
You be like, "Are you good?"
Like, girl, you can moan or something. Damn.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like you need to say, "Son," they just like you're just sitting there and like to me that got to be a turn off. Like,
yeah, it is. All right, so
absolutely.
All right, story time.
Here we go.
I was in high school.
I was in high
school when this happened, man. And this young lady I was messing with, man. Her and I did we date? We probably did date. I don't know. I can't remember. So we finally were getting ready to have sex. Like her mom had had to work a double or whatever. So I came over her house after school, and she kind of just like while we were doing it, she kind of just laid there. And I was like, damn, am I not good at sex? Because I only had sex with a couple girls. But I think I was like a sophomore maybe in high school. So I only had sex a couple of times or whatever, but you know, she was just kind of lying there, and then when she moaned, it'd be like, So I felt so bad afterwards. One of my homeboys, I knew he hit. So I was like, bro, did she do this with you? Like, I had to ask him. And say, yes, bro. He said, I thought I was bad. I was like, I thought I was bad too. And it could have been we was both bad. I don't know.
Not the.
I don't know. But it was just like weird. But later on in life, like I met somebody else that they had an encounter with her, and they told me the exact same story. I was like, okay, well, yeah, it can't just be me then.
She was a pillow princess.
Yeah.
She sounded like a pillow princess.
Maybe she just needed a drink.
I mean, we were too young to drink in high school. I wasn't drinking yet. I wasn't drinking yet. I wasn't drinking till like junior, senior year.
Well, I'm just gonna be quiet, but
you was hurt. What, you had the Listerine bottle in your locker with the Henny in it?
First of all, we was drinking Four Locos, okay?
In high school?
Four Locos and Everclear.
In high school?
Okay, not in high school.
Oh, okay.
In high school, well, I'm 31.
Yeah, I thought she's younger than me.
I'm 31, but in my freshman year in college, we was drinking Four Loko and Everclear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But in high school, it was the Burnett and the Ciroc flavored and the Smirnoff.
Smirnoff,
now,
that's
you
what it was.
couldn't tell me nothing drinking a Smirnoff, okay?
Oh, and the Bacardi.
Oh, yeah, the
Bacardi lemon.
It was
and Mountain Dew. Oh man, I used to get soft.
In Pinnacle, you couldn't listen. You couldn't tell me nothing.
Bougie.
Oh, I'm bougie, honey. I'm drinking Pinnacle, okay?
Yo, you know what? I'm not even.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog, Bootleggers, Kangaroo. Yeah. Oh my! All right, so in college, me and my homeboy made up this song called Tangeray and Lingerie. And we actually performed it at the B and Duke, and it was so funny. We had the whole campus.
Sounds very tragic.
I feel like I remember this.
All right, so do you remember John Q from college?
Yeah, he was in my department. We were in the same
that was our song, Tangeray, Lingerie. You know we getting right tonight, so don't play.
All right, so now he needs a record deal.
That was our shit. That was our shit.
Jesus, Peter Christ.
I remember that.
That was terrible, man. That was terrible. But it's crazy. We had the whole campus singing that. That was lit. All right, we got off track.
And we were singing that in class. We were singing that shit in class.
All right, man. Yeah, I know y'all were. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, so. All right, so speaking of Tangeray and Lingerie. All right, so can we.
I had a beat in my head.
So can we also normalize stopping these sexual routines, man? I know as we get older, we get to, we may get into a routine when having sex. And we kind of got to get away from that. We kind of got to stop that. Let's start doing, adventure time. Like, I start doing something different. Like, I noticed myself personally get into a routine. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm with the same sexual partner, I'll get into a routine. Like, hit it from this position, that position, out. You know what I'm saying? It was like, all right, well, it's getting boring at this point. Not only for her, for me too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta work on that. We gotta put a stop to that as a whole.
Okay.
All right. So what are some ways we can stop the routines that we have?
That's interesting because I think when you talk about routines, it's easier to get in them as you get older because you got to go to work or if you got kids or whatever. It's easier to have that routine set because you generally only have a certain amount of time during the day, right? Like in undergrad, you may get a 10:40 break quickie, like we was talking about that.
I say you went to Central.
You may do a library joint. Like everybody has sex in the library except me when I was at Central.
What?
Y'all
have a library sex?
Hell yeah.
Y'all having studious sex.
Yeah. Like that was the thing in the stats. Yes. On either the third floor or the second floor before that little black man come get you. So
yep, right.
It was easy then, but now because we do have jobs, we have lives, it's easy to fall in those routines. I think to answer your question about how to get out of that. To me, I think it's really just about being willing to take the risk, you know, being in a Target. I love Target. Most women like Target.
Oh my God.
Maybe sneak into the Target dressing room. Like they don't have cameras inside the dressing room. You know, you might try to sneak a good 5-7 minutes in there. You know,
you like being spontaneous.
Okay, all right.
You know, I got a truck. I have a truck, so I have dark tints on mine. You might just say, like, you know, it's 6 o'clock. We don't got the kids just yet. Let's pull over here real quick and get it in. Pop that back seat down, you know? So I think you just have to think outside the box. Don't be as afraid. Can I do a quick story?
Yeah, sure. Please, because I'm the only one who shares on the podcast.
Yeah, quick story. No, I was in grad school, and there was this guy I really, really, really liked, but he lived in Rocky Mount. I was in grad school at Central in Durham, and I was like, you know, because similar, we were kind of getting this weird routine-ish thing where it's like, oh, we will come over, we get drunk, and we have sex. So I was like, you know, I want to do something crazy, spontaneous. And he was in Rocky Mount. He was supposed to hang out. He didn't. He was like, you know, maybe next time when I come through. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. It was literally July. It was like the middle of the summer. I was like, I'm about to get butt naked with heels on and a trench coat and just surprise him at his house.
Hey, yo.
And it's like an hour, 15-minute drive. I'm like driving down this like dark ass highway in the middle of North Carolina. But when I got to the door, he could barely get sentences out because he was just A, shocked that I showed up, and B, shocked that I would be here in a trench coat in the middle of the summer with heels
butt ass naked.
And bucket. When I tell you, I could barely get through the threshold, and he was just like, "What's under here? What's this? Like what?" Like a little kid at Christmas.
I'm telling you, yo, we like that shit.
I'm over here taking notes. Like, okay,
I'm telling you, do something just hella out of the norm. I mean, I've gone on a date one time with a guy I really liked, and I went to the bathroom and took my panties off.
Ooh.
Hey, yo.
and come back and slide it to him under the table.
He was just like, what you doing? I was like, oh, well, you know, I don't got no panties on, so it is what it is. He was like, wait a minute. Like, what are you talking about?
What you slid up to the nigga? He was like, what's?
Oh. There's this new trick when you do at family functions. You see women who text their dude something real nasty at a family function.
I like that move. Yeah, I like that move.
I was at a cookout, a family cookout with this guy I was dating, and similar. I took my panties off, was around his family, and I was like, you don't got no drawers on. And I'm holding his niece, and he was just like, wait a minute, you don't got no drawers on?
I know, wait.
His mama was there.
We can't just speak about that. Like, no.
His mom. Let me tell you, his mother was there, and church members was there, and he was like, "You still got no drawers on?" I said, "No."
Okay, so all right, so this is the whole thing. I thought you were going to say it was your family's cookout, and you brought the guy because it's like, you know, an environment that
beat my ass.
That you were
comfortable with. Do you?
I'm so dead.
Okay, all right. Well, damn. Okay.
Just take your drawers off, ladies. Just don't have your drawers on. But I like the text. Like I said, I've seen the trend of the text message thing.
I like that really though.
Sexy. I think that's.
I like that move.
My girlfriend, her dude is really. He got a PS5, and she was like, "I'm gonna give him 1 week, and after that week, he gonna have to get back to reality." And he didn't. And what she did was she showed up while he was playing PS5 with the little headphones, and she was just butt ass naked.
Hey, that's all you gotta do. I throw that fucking across the room. Like, look, you on the handstand, be like, niggas, I gotta go. It's pussy calling.
There is ass available.
Right. Yeah, I got to go. Nah, I feel it. But that's some good advice, though. I appreciate you coming through and dropping that dope advice, though, because definitely, man, like, you know, that spontaneity that you are demonstrating or you have demonstrated. Good God.
Just do it. Go to the
Well, why are you still dating over 30? Good God.
Yeah, dating over 30 sucks.
Oh, man. But yeah, no, I dig it, though. Yeah, I got it. All right. Shoot. I don't have nothing else, ladies. Y'all got anything else y'all want to get off y'all chest?
Man. No, I mean, first of all, the wine is lovely.
Oh yeah, I bought that bottle just for you because I knew nobody else.
I can't see. Wait, what are y'all drinking?
Oh well, I'm drinking beer. She's drinking Duplin wine.
Yeah, I'm bringing Duplin. But no, like I have been in agreement with everything that we've pretty much, talked about tonight. But yeah, I'm definitely have to tune into your podcast because
please
do you give advice on how to date over 30? Because my dating life sucks and I'm 30. So
oh my God.
It's the blind leading the blind. I'll be honest. No. So I guess to give a little bit of background for the podcast, yes, it is libations and conversations about situations.
That's us.
That's what it is. And we talk about the ups and downs of dating over the age of 30. And the great thing about the podcast is it's a lot of conversations with friends who I've been friends with for over a decade. And some of the subject matter, we do give each other advice, specifically a lot of the podcasts with men. So the podcast with Roy, he's giving his take. I'm talking about how I felt, when I was dating on dating apps and everything like that. We do give each other advice. Like I said, the most recent episode with Robin, she goes in this whole thing about tantric sex and being able to have those conversations, meditating with that person. She even talks about affirmations during sex. And I was like, I cuss niggas out.
Hey, yo. No lie. We have got to come. Are you in Charlotte now, right?
I'm in Charlotte. Yeah. We have to coordinate because I would love to have
Look, man. I got my own thermometer checker. I know you got one too, man. Like, we gonna check each other before we leave the car, man. Like, yo, I need. we need to make a trip up there, yo, for real, and we need to do a solid podcast, like with the libations on deck. Yes.
Oh, I have the whole bar. I don't know if you can see the bar behind me, but it's back.
Oh no, I saw the pictures on Instagram. I said, damn. I said, that's kind of cute, man. She got a little bar set up and shit. I said, you know what? When the stimmy hit, I'm gonna go ahead and get me one.
IKEA, real cheap. IKEA on the low. But you gotta come. But it's always really love when we do it because the hour that I have people on the podcast, generally the conversation's so much bigger. We take shots. I had Jahar on. Me and Jahar got fucked up.
Yeah.
We got so fucked up. I literally woke up the next morning. I work from home. I woke up the next morning and I literally just took my mouse and had it with me while I was asleep so my computer wouldn't go dead. I was so hungover. But we just have a really good time. But yes, to answer your question, we do give each other advice, but I think it's also the ability to learn from each other's mistakes, knowing that you're not kind of the only one going through it, knowing that
you're not the only one making mistakes.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who deals with fuck niggas with good dick. I'm not the only one who's, I had a girlfriend who was like, look, hey, I've bumped uglies with another girl once because, hey, it was what it was.
I bumped uglies.
touching things. So
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. It's a great time.
Okay. Yeah. We're definitely gonna have to pull up on you, man. And, with, what we offer and what you offer, man, I can bring the video to you if you want to do that. We talk. We'll talk. We'll
slide in DMs again.
All right, for sure.
We'll definitely get together. Norris said I'm coming field trip.
Can I say this real quick? First off, Norris, you lying. Because that's my friend and we talk all the time. And podcast.
Did Norris go to Central?
Yeah, we came in together.
No, I know this nigga, man. Norris, I promise you I know this nigga.
Why is Norris not on the show yet? Like, I'm confused.
Because he
got to be on my show before I beat his ass.
No. Let me tell you.
That's our top fan. Get your own top fan.
Let me tell you what this nigga Norris said. This nigga was we was Facebook messaging and Norris said, "Oh, well, I'll let you know what Wednesday I got free." All right, cool, nigga. Let me know. Nigga,
Norris,
never let me know.
You out right now.
There are 26 Wednesdays.
Like, you need to pick one, okay? Because
I'm here every Wednesday. I ain't got no choice. I live here.
Any other day. Like, you can, it's okay. Norris on everybody's list, but yeah.
It's definitely been fun talking to you.
Absolutely,
Sha'Niece.
man. Absolutely.
This has been a blast.
Thank you so much for agreeing to do our show. We are definitely going to return the favor. Hopefully, this pandemic ends soon. You know what I'm saying? We can
gotta go.
Yeah, and we could do it even sooner. Like, you just let us know. Just let me know. Just let me know.
We will. Let's do this.
All right,
let him know. He'll let me know.
For sure. Yeah, and we'll get it popping. All right, so everybody's hearts and minds clear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So look, make sure you follow the podcast, Drinks and Discussion Podcast, on Facebook and YouTube, DND Pod on Instagram. So make sure you follow me, Kingbot, KVNG, on all social media platforms. Baeologist right here on Clubhouse. So if you see me moderating the room, I'm dropping knowledge. Make sure you follow Tia at Tea with Tia, also at Kiss My Case for 4 S's. Sha'Niece, if you want to shout out your handles.
Absolutely. Please follow Dating Over 30 Sucks. That is dating over the number 30 sucks on Instagram, dating over the number 30 SUX on Twitter. Definitely, if you want to be on the show, hit me up, slide in my DMs. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
Shoot, I'm sliding in your DMs because I need to talk about this dating over 30.
Oh my God. All right. So look, we getting ready to go, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one, man. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah,
bye.
Shout out to all my Tauros.
Oh yeah. All the deltas, man. All the reds, man.
Skiweed on my Soros. Founders Day coming on Friday.
Okay, actually, you guys, January ends today. Tomorrow's February 1st. All right, good night.
I'm good.
All right. I